So the overall energy of your reading is the Knight of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles. Sorry about that. The King of Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. This is looking at that pentacle. It's all about the commitment here. Whoever's coming in is very grounded. They hold a job. They look towards the future. They're very mature-minded. So the King of Pentacles surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Knight of Cups. And here it comes. Here comes the offer. Very sincere. They're going to want to get to know you better. They're going to want a phone number. They're going to want to go to coffee or for a walk or something like that. Just anything to be around you in order to get to know you better. And they're very sincere. What isn't really obvious when you first meet them, they now really look for Earth in their chart someplace. I mean, I know it's weird just to come out and say, hey, what are all your zodiac symbols? You know, your main zodiac symbols. But when they come in with that offer, you need to know that they are grounded. They're looking for a traditional relationship that with traditional morals, traditional values. They're very grounded, stable, secure. This is a card for marriage, very spiritual. This is really what they have on their mind. They're looking for that special person. They're a soulmate. They're a divine soulmate. 1111. You see that with the wands, the 4 of wands? This is union between two people with lots of joy and lots of happiness. This person is they're offering a lot more than getting to know you in the end. This is what they have on their mind. They're looking for that special somebody. I have the 9 of Swords under the Knight of Cups. Why are you going to be in your head about this? But you will. You have all these swords of truth and clarity going through your head. Perhaps the timing's off for whatever reason. Perhaps you just, are afraid to get into a relationship. For whatever reasons, there's going to be something about them in this offer that is going to have you up in your head. And these thoughts are going to go through and through and through your head about this offer. But if you're worried whether or not they are secure and stable and they're sincere, they are, okay? They definitely are. But you're going to move forward with them. This is the Chariot. It's right under the 4 of Wands. This is a card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. So I think, you're just going to snap those reins. Those sphinxes are going to get up and they're going to start moving and pulling you both forward. Right towards that 4 of Wands. And with commitment. I think you've just come out of a relationship here is why you might be up in your head about, do I want to start a new one already or something like that. I have the 9 of Cups. So you've taken your cups of love and you put them on the shelf behind you and you're happily just guarding them when this happens, when this person approaches you. And this is also a card of wishes coming true, so we won't ignore that in this instance here. You're like, could it possibly be? Am I ready? But you're going to at least exchange phone numbers. Now, that might be what they're asking for with the Knight of Cups is a phone number so that, they can talk to you and then ask you out or whatever. Because I have the 8 of Wands right next to the 9 of Cups and under the King of Pentacles. So the 8 of Wands is about communication, phone calls, texting, emails, video chat, something like that through the airways. And this is back and forth. And the purpose of all this is just kind of determining whether or not you are committable, and you're going to be determining whether or not they are committable. If this is somebody that you want to move forward with the Chariot. I think you want to figure out whether or not they are the Knight of Wands and not the King of Pentacles. So the Knight of Wands is someone who flies in and out of your life. I believe that you've had this experience before. it's very unsettled. This Knight of Wands. All cards are male or female, like I say. They run in with a staff of new beginnings. They run out with a staff of passion. So all this communication is going to help you determine whether or not to move forward with this person who is very grounded and sincere in their offer. The Hierophant is a card for Taurus, so, I think I told you that. The King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The Chariot is Cancer. So let's take out the second part of this reading, and let's find out what else we might be able to find out on how you're going to recognize them. You are coming out of something. That's why you're up in your head. It's like the timing is a little bit off. If you have a little bit more time to heal and recover, you may not be so up in your head over this offer. Okay, because I have the Devil card next to the Four of Wands. This is the card for Capricorn, which is an earth sign, only because of the horns. But this card is about toxic energy. I believe that you were tied to someone who was tied to someone or something else. And that was the toxic energy. Well, you said goodbye to that, okay? And I just think that this offer comes in before you're really ready for it to come in. I would say don't ignore. You could at least talk to them. You could at least hand out your phone number and get to know them over the phone if you are not ready to, like go on a date. I have the Page of Pentacles next to the Devil. So this is your energy of looking at your future. This is what you've been doing since you let this other energy go. You've been trying to imagine what it looks like in the future for you, looking at that pentacle as if it's a crystal ball, trying to figure out, will you ever find a grounded, secure, and stable person to spend your life with? Well, I think it really does come as a surprise, and I'm surprised the Moon card isn't here, when this Knight of Cups shows up. You've been breadcrumbed because of the toxic energy, almost always brings breadcrumbs to a relationship. It throws your scales off balance. It's like a one-sided relationship. It's where you give, so much to it and they hardly give anything. So this is part of your past and why you're up in your head when this Knight of Cups comes in. I have the Four of Cups under the Devil card and right next to the Chariot. I think, whoever was this toxic energy in your life, I think they've been trying to come back in. And then this Knight of Cups shows up. But you haven't been letting them in. It's probably been emotional for you. You have not snapped those reins to move forward with whoever it was that was in your life before. But they keep trying, it feels like. And you don't accept that cup. The Queen of Cups. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So that gives us 2 for Cancer. But the Queen of Cups, this is your energy. This is your energy of trying to figure out love. You have so many questions, probably because of what you were going through, And I think this is fresh when this other Knight of Cups comes in. So this is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. There's little windows all the way around that cup. And what the Queen's trying to do is peek in those windows because there's answers to love questions. All kinds of answers in that cup. So this is water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Like I said, 2 for Cancer, which might be in someone's chart around this reading. And it's all part of looking forward. Are they ever going to come in? How are you going to recognize? That is actually your question. How will you recognize the right person when they come in? I have the 10 of Cups next to the Queen of Cups, and it's also under the 6 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Cups, this is what you're searching for. This is, I think, what they're offering, really, because I have the Hierophant here. I have the 4 of Wands. In the long haul, with this Knight of Cups coming in, which is very sincere, they're going to want a commitment, and they're going to fall in love with you. And you're going to fall in love with them, and I think you're going to have a family situation. I think you are going to come into union with each other. And then under this Four of Cups, I have the Eight of Cups right next to the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you've just turned your back on this Knight of Wands energy. You have just said, I've had enough, and you've walked away when this Knight of Cups comes in, just like I thought. Well, when this Knight of Cups comes in, remember, okay, we had the Queen of Cups. You're wondering, all kinds of questions. And it's about being grounded and stable and secure in a relationship. I have the Ace of Pentacles. You're walking right towards the Ace of Pentacles. This is that offer that's coming in. That's an offer, all right. That's a big offer. But it's bigger than it seems at first. So just, the advice here is if they want your phone number, give it to them and get to know them. And until you're comfortable enough to go out with them, if you're not ready yet, okay, they will understand. You can slow this down, this whole relationship down. This is part of the problem with the other relationship too. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the whole deck. But this horse is actually moving one foot barely in front of the other, and it's bringing a pentacle. And you're looking at that pentacle, and I think this past relationship, this pentacle was just not happening. It just was not coming in. So, and also, it is below the Ten of Cups, and it is next to the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like if you need to slow this down a little bit because it's so fresh, this past relationship is so fresh, just, explain it. That if they really want a relationship with you, they will understand, and they'll be happy to talk. They'll be happy just to get your phone number, okay? So don't be so up in your head. I know you've been through a lot, and that's when they're approaching you, is when you're still dealing with a breakup. Wow. Now I'm going to take out the timing card from the Arcanum deck. All 78 cards are in this deck. I will put the description of the timing at the bottom of the description under the video that you're watching, okay? So go all the way to the bottom. I'm going to have the timing. I have to do the research on whatever card comes out for your timing. So if one comes out on its own, that's your card. If not, I will draw one. When are they coming in? When is this Knight of Cups actually coming in? When is this Knight of Cups actually coming in for Leos? One more shuffle. Okay, we're going to draw. And here's your card right on top. The King of Cups. Wow. I love seeing this King of Cups. Boy, do they have a lot of love to offer. I told you they were sincere. They could be a water sign. And we did have Cancer show up in this reading as a water sign. And this is another water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So they might have one of those. But the thing is about the King of Cups, male or female too, is they have lots of love that they can offer. They hold it close. They don't hand it out. Whoops, sorry. They don't hand it out to just anybody. And they want to give you a chance. They want to see if you're the right person for them. They're very mature-minded. Now, I will look up the timing, have it at the bottom of the description under the video.